5, 6, 7 years, eight, maybe year eight, I'll probably be decent. And then I'll be able to enjoy that for the next 2, 3, 4 years of being decent and maybe approaching good. You see what I'm saying? That's how long it takes to get to the top 5%, top 10% of anything. It takes a while. Now, in the last couple years of my cello career, right, I was able to perform for governors, British royalty. I was able to perform for prime ministers. I was able to perform for presidents of countries. But that happened in the last couple years. Same thing with academics. I was able to get anything I wanted in academics because I was a straight A student. Same thing with financial freedom. Now I get to travel, and I've been traveling for 2 years, even though I've been retired. You see what I'm saying? So then it's going to be the same thing with comedy. You have to go through the first part, the first 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and then enjoy it. And of course, you're going to enjoy the journey too. I enjoy the journey, obviously, whatever, right? But it takes a decade to really do something great. That's why you can't have 50 lifetimes. That's why I can't have 50 lives in one lifetime. However, I'm telling you right now, it is so worth it to think this way because I get to experience as much life as possible in one life. Super cool. What did I expose your business? No, you didn't expose my business. I just said you were both peer advisors at Seton Hall. No, the mention of peer advisors was what I found funny. I mean, I have nothing to hide. I was a peer advisor at Seton Hall. Obviously, it's a part of my story. And everybody knows that I was at Seton Hall on a full scholarship. So I came from high school. I, I mastered school before I got to Seton Hall. Got to Seton Hall. I was a straight A student. In high school, I was a failing student, and then I fixed that before I got to college. Got the ball rolling. So I got to Seton Hall on a full scholarship, and then took off from Seton Hall. I was a straight A student. I joined the army. I was in orchestra. I was in a club called Black Men of Standard that I guess it was supposed to be uplifting black men. Um, did it? All right, that's debatable. I'll come back to that another day, another day. But that was the point of the club, right? So um, essentially, that's a part of my story. All of that is a part of my story. Seton Hall, there really is a lot of history between myself and Seton Hall. Seton Hall is a very crucial part of my story. I would never say that Seton Hall made me. I would never say that. But Seton Hall did give me chances to meet people and learn things that I wouldn't have learned otherwise. So I am very grateful to Seton Hall, and I'm grateful to some of the people I've met at Seton Hall. But I want to be clear: Seton Hall didn't make me. I was me before I got to Seton Hall. Okay, made it very clear. How old are you? I'm 26. Do you think it would be inspirational if an autistic man succeed in e-commerce and achieve financial freedom? I feel like this is similar to you succeeding as someone from Jamaica. Everybody has their journey. There's something that you should know. Mr. Beast has Crohn's disease. And the moment I learned that, that changed my perspective on any sort of excuse that anybody has. And obviously, I don't give people a lot of excuses, especially someone coming from a third world country. But let me explain why that was so impactful for me. Him having Crohn's disease as a YouTuber, constantly having to be on camera, means that there are times where he arrives at a destination and he can't shoot because he's in pain. So they have to cancel the entire thing, and that could cost him $500,000. Now, obviously, he has it, but if he had Crohn's disease for his entire life, so then he went from 0 to 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 to 1 million to 10 million to 400 million. He just crossed having Crohn's disease, and that didn't stop him. The reason why I say that is because it does not matter what you have. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. It does not matter. I don't care. The world doesn't care. No one cares I'm from Jamaica. What I will tell you is that whatever your plan is, it will include whatever thing that you're dealing with. So someone will tell me, I'm in a third world country. Okay, then getting to a first world country, that might be a part of your plan. Getting access to a first world economy, that might be a part of your plan. um, Being able to figure out a way to deal with autism, that might be a part of your plan. Again, I'm not being cruel. I'm telling you that the world, okay, let's look at this a different way. Because I don't want to come across as cruel. If I were to say to you, no, don't worry about it, you have autism, it's fine. You don't have to achieve anything great in your life. How would that make you feel? Does that make you feel good?